Alright, so we're back with some more Legend Dragoon. We made it to Errand. Dart, as of last episode, actually hit Dragoon level 4 on his last level up. So we'll have to experiment for that. But for the time being, the town is more or less locked off to us due to a ceremony. So I suppose we will be checking on the church today and seeing what exactly is going on over there. It is said that the divine tree that lives in our heart and the last fruit has been protected from evil by the signets created by the ancient Wigglies. We're preaching Winglies over here. The legend goes, when the signet is broken, the end of the world approaches. Just like the last fruit, we humans are one of the fruits given life by the divine tree. Lord! For the end of the world to be a mere legend, we must remove evil from our hearts and live in honesty. Is our mission as the kin of the divine tree? Surely I can say kin. Oh man, anybody else feeling so just moved by that speech? Divine tree, I never heard of. We just don't know what the objectives are for Lloyd. Any information could be helpful. Oh, you must be travelers. Welcome to Leningrad. My name is Bishop Dilly. I serve the divine tree. I'm Dart. This drawing, is that what you're talking about? Yes, it is, the divine tree. But this is what we imagine. Nobody has seen the real tree. Nonetheless, we believe in the divine tree. It is the source of life and harmony. Would you like to know more about the divine tree? No, but I will for lore purposes. Oh, well, I guess we're here now.
The divine tree is the tree of life. All life comes from this divine tree. In the beginning, nothingness filled the world.
Really?
Then the creator Soa descended from the sky.
We didn't say descend from the sky, but we're clearly ascending to the sky, not descending. Right. And this is supposed to be a good thing? This looks like it could be something straight out of Dead Space.
He and his followers created the world. In the end, Soa sowed a seed on the earth. The seed soon grew to be a great tree. The great tree bore 108 fruits, and various life forms arose from
That's
the
pretty
ripened
specific,
fruits.
don't you think?
Thus, 108 forms of life were created to fill the world with life. The divine tree completed its role, but the story says it is still protected by the signet of Soa.
So presumably then Lloyd's plan is to deal with the tree, and that's supposed to feed into his overall goals. It's like this, the world was established with a fate determined by Soa. God's tree, sown by Soa, is the divine tree. If you would like to find out more about this, you can go to the National Library. is at the National Library. I could step into the treasury of knowledge. I wonder if I'm capable of receiving all this incredible luck and still remain calm. No, I could not. The treasure of knowledge is shining and calling me. Albert, are you okay? Let's go. Nerd. Okay, well, apparently that should trigger the library for me. Who are you people? Do you realize that you're talking to the librarian Ute? No, sorry, so what do you want? Have you interrupted my ceremony for no reason? Absolutely. I don't like stubborn old guys because I want to be an adorable old guy. Did you say something? Please wait, we were told by the bishop there's a wonderful library here. If you want, you can just go to the library. Oh wait, I locked the door when I left. So could you open the door? I'd love the opportunity to touch the treasures of intelligence. Alright, stop looking at me like that. I appreciate it. I'll let you in there. Well, good thing I didn't go over there, just the backtrack back here. It's... yeah, Don't say that. We have to do what we can do until Lloyd shows up. That's true. He used a dragon and Dragoon in Serdio, and in Sabora he obtained the cooperation of Wayland. We don't know what he'll do here. I say that as if he hasn't already done whatever he was going to do. Since he's always been one step ahead of us so far, it would seem to suggest that he's already done all he's needed here. Alright, well, to the library we are, like a bunch of nerds. And, well, I'm sure more lore drops are surely within reach. This is incredible. This is the knowledge source of endless. Go look for anything you want. The entire wall is filled with books. Maybe we can find out something about garages and the moon that never sets. Just looking at these things all the time have an effect on me. It made me wise. Goggle feels dizzy. Gigantos lose the books. Here's something about dragons. It also talks about dragoons too. We can say that the Siderian War was started from the dragoon spirit that was brought by Lloyd. Let's split up and look. Let's just do it. I guess I have to use my brain for the first time in a long time. Can Congo read human words? If Rose were here, she would tell us a lot. Yeah, finally the game is actually, like, kind of actually acknowledged, since they've parted ways with us for the time being, that Rose and Meru are still not in our party now. Since they said those two were gonna go off to do something. They'll be back when they finish with their errands. We have to do what we can. I mean, Meru don't really care as much. Rose, on the other hand. It's about winglies, I guess. You guessed. Congo cannot read human characters. Congo looks pictures. Winglies are people with wings of light who employ magical power. They had their glory 11,000 years ago and had enormous magical power that could float colossal cities. City floats, yes, it's imaginable in the current world. They became extinct after the war with the humans who were seeking their liberation. Valenus, who was a wingly, was alive. Besides this, dragoons are supposed to only be a legend. A legend does not necessarily tell the truth. Take a look at this picture. Humans and dragons. No, dragoons and dragons. What is this? Peerage, manipulated by winglings. Want to see the book again? Oh no, stop. Why would you not put that as a yes or no option? Oh, geez, really? Okay, good. I didn't spam the entire thing. Alright, well, you know, that's at least something, I guess. The obligatory lore dump all the way at presumably the final chapter of the game, or one of the final chapters of the game. Naturally. Sean, did you find out something? This book is talking about divine moon objects, but they are just divine objects from the legend to begin with. There are no details. we can find out the meaning of the divine moon objects. We think we can find out what Lloyd wants. Okay, let me read the part I found. After the Dragon campaign, humans controlled the continent of Endless and divided the continent into 4 and established 3 new countries. To the east, Serdiria, to the south, Tibora, and to the north, Melusixi, and to the west of the continent, the Untouched Land, the Death Frontier. Each country shared 3 divine objects inherited from the Winglies as proof of their alliance. The divine moon objects are said to conceal magical power, however their usage is unknown. Usage is unknown, This mystery must be hidden in there. I'll look into it. I haven't read much, but no, stop. Bro, it hurts. My smooth brain. The wrinkles. They're forming. Oh no. Yeah. Usage unknown. That's great. Alright, well. Are you done with your research? It doesn't seem like it. Take your time. But, well, good. I guess I'll learn from you, nerd, at some point or another. Well, it gave me an option to go up here. I suppose there's not really too much of a reason at the moment. This is a marvelous place. It seems all the wisdom that humans can possibly know. I'm reading a book on politics now. This is very... Can you do politics after we take care of Lloyd? Yes, indeed. Now let me read the portion that talks about dragons. Naturally. According to this, dragons are the second most powerful species of all 107 creatures given life by the Divine Tree. Their attacks and life power overwhelm others. However, the creator Soa created balance by reducing the dragon's intelligence. Therefore, they were to be controlled by humans with their wisdom. During the Dragon campaign, 11,000 years ago, they had fierce battles against mirages and manipulated by Winglies and could avoid being annihilated. But they weren't annihilated like the book says. True, and again, they are ruled by the Dragoons. I'll look for more. This book talks about the Dragoons. The Dragoons from legend. Yes, it is. The heroes of the Dragoon campaign. According to this, they were the first new Dragoons to come along since that time. Maybe. Dragoons are to be called when history requires them. When history requires them, is that net? Lovitz was a Dragoon, and Garum, Dole, and Lennis too. Were their deaths necessary? That is what only history can tell. I, of course, don't know. However, it all started out from the Dragoon spirit that Lloyd brought. If Lloyd is a part of history that is necessary, then our journey seems to be dragged along by its fate. In spite of the fact that they were humans, the 7 heroes who led the Dragon campaign to victory 11,000 years ago crossed the sky and cast spells. After they fulfilled their roles, they vanished with the Dragoon spirits as if it were some avoidable fate. This legend seems to be telling us that after this journey, we will vanish. Great! You love to hear it? It led to the Dragon campaign. Nerd? Hello? You good? What are you doing? Are you acting superior again? Of course, I am superior. I prefer being hit with girls over feeling superior. Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I don't care about those things. And somebody's gonna say it. It seems you're interested in the Dragoon campaign. Winglies, divine moon objects, dragons, and dragoons. They all had something to do with the Dragon campaign. And Lloyd has something to do with the Dragon campaign. Wow. Thanks for finally putting that one together, Dart. The Dragon campaign is my specialty. Maybe I could be some assistance. We only know fragments. I see. This is the legend of the Dragon campaign that I know. Oh, are we getting another cutscene? I suppose I should have gone up the stairs first. But it's a little too late for that now.
There were 7 Dragoon warriors in the legend of the Dragon campaign. Dragoons, reputed to be the incarnation of dragons. With dragons at their side, The Dragoons fought boldly. However, in the age when the legend was reality, the Winglies dominated all, even the gods. The gods answered to dictator Melbu Frama's prayers and granted him ultimate power. But the power was abused. The earth of Saint Imperial Gloriano was scorched by the gods' fire and became ashen. The anger and sadness of the people was fuel for the Dragoons' cause. Then at last they freed the gods. Without the gods' power, the Winglies perished, and our age, the human age, began. Thereafter, the gods floated in the sky. For 11,000 years, they have been looking over the world as the moon that never sets.
Real. So you're saying the Winglies need the gods, huh? I wonder if Lloyd wants something with that. You know, it's just, maybe, just maybe. And maybe the divine moon objects are what is needed. Who would have thought? That is the story. Did you find out something related to Lloyd? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You're already here, so you might as well check the reference room upstairs. Are there more books? No, it contains the historical material Amelie Cisse. For other people, it may seem to be mere trash. However, for our country, they're all historic objects. This is something left by the black monster that brought an down on this country. The black monster? It's already been 18 years. It's surprising a young man like you knows about. I was born neat. Are you a survivor from the village? Well, I was going to originally try and head up there earlier, but I suppose the story's like, well, you need some more lore. So, here we are. Beginning and ending of the Dragoon campaign is a wall painting with the theme of the Dragoon King. Depiction of the Dragoons. These are the Dragoons during the Dragoon campaign. Man, if only it wasn't so pixely and we were actually able to see it. Seems like a painting of the Divine Tree. Well, stone plate of people with wings. It must be about the Winglies. Relics from Neat, the tragic village. There's one more placard, although it doesn't look like I'll be able to read it now. This is a stained glass of the church in Neat. Do you remember seeing this? Yes, faintly, but I do remember. It was really a monster. There are only things that survived the Black Plague. Do you know anything about what happened to Neat back then? Any survivors? I know only one. Who is that? The second sacred sister, Melee Saseu, sister Lunana. Of course, somebody named close to the moon. It seems you don't know her. Nope. However, I can tell you a little more about the Black Monster. There's a legend about the Black Monster and the Moon Person. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it, because not to have YouTube re-at me. Would you like to hear it? Sure. I mean, we're this deep already. It's ironic, but the people who visited the church in Need prayed for their own happiness by looking at this stained glass, which shows the legend of the Black Monster and the Moon Person. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. You're definitely going to get this video, aren't you?
Create him? The Black Monster. He appears in various legends as a demon who rebels against and devours the gods. An evil plague that rejects peace in the world. The god that is the moon that never sets. The moon that never sets glows red every 108 years. It is a sign that a herald will be sent to Earth. The herald is known to us as the Moonchild.
He said
the
the
legend
thing.
says the Moonchild revives the gods on Earth and purifies the world. The Black Monster abhors, hates,
and despises it and kills the Moonchild.
Yeah, that would make
The
sense
sad
that he would
karma
want to do that.
is endless. This god stays forever in the sky, and the world is in never-ending chaos.
Okay. Man, if only this wasn't so pixelated. If you don't hear any narration, it's because there isn't any at the moment. Just in case people are like, I'm not hearing any more of the lore. Yeah, no, there isn't any more going on right now. Meanwhile, in me. Oh, glad to see you're just chilling over here, Rose. Nothing has changed. How would you? I am hesitating. It's silly. I guess we're Rose now. Alright, well then. Surely you're, surely you're armed and whatnot, hopefully. Yeah, seems to be the case. Alright then. Alright, we're just gonna see. Mother, I'm back. Second Sacred Sister Luna. Mother, it's been a while since the tragic day I lost my sight. I'm able to see today thanks to the love of many people like Seti. May the divine tree bless all the victims of the tragedy. Who is? I didn't mean the surprise. You are just a traveler. Please don't be alarmed. Well, try to not make yourself sound sus challenge impossible. There are people in need, and my mother's sleeping here. Are you here to visit the grave too? I guess so. Then you know about me. People are gonna be like, you're saying it wrong. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna say how I'm gonna say it, and deal. Got him. Me 18 years ago. Always such specific time and dates, huh? Oh, well, that dude's about to become real crispy. Well, that certainly looks like a Dragoon, doesn't it? Except in black. Where's Princess Luvia? I'll never tell you. And burns a crisp. Well, you knew that was coming. I can't see, Mom. I'm scared. Oh, well, that's awkward. No come. Where's Princess Luvia? Where did you hide the moon person? We don't know. What kind of spitefulness do you have towards our village? You want to die with your dog? Mom, I'm scared. Princess Luvia left for the sea. This must be enough to satisfy you. Now leave this village. The chance to eliminate the moon person comes only once every 108 years. Is the time of... I probably can't say that either without YouTube Ring. It's the time of... yeah, that thing that's on the screen. Yeah. When the moon grows a blood color, the newly born moon person has a magic power. That magic power changes everyone into evangelists for the god, as servants to help prepare for the descending of the god. Oh, roasted. My objectives will not be satisfied until kill every single person who was present as the moon person passed through. Mom, answer me. It's burning. It's hot. It's burning. small. Alright, well. So what, it chose just to save or give her? It was a miracle I survived. Okay. Yeah, sure then. Alright. I see then, you were blinded back then. So I suppose this means that Shauna should more or less be considered the moon person, would be my guess at this rate. Yes, however, the god imparted me with something else. Sister de Lunana can see people's souls. But she can feel their pain too. Because of this, Sister Lunana has suffered. Now I can appreciate this power that I have because it allows me to heal the pain in people's hearts. If you need to heal the pain in your heart, please tell me, I can help. That's not necessary. By the way, are you done? Yes, I will go back to Denningrad soon. May I join you? Even if you're with knights, the forest is filled with dangerous monsters. I can protect you. I see, then I'll ask you to come with us. Okay, so Shauna presumably is the moon person. I mean, that would make the most sense so far, considering all the weird and unexplained circumstances that she's been involved with. We're at the home of Meru, which means what for us? It's been a long time. I wonder if everybody's doing alright. I wonder if they feel lonely without me. Oh. Hey, watch it. Who is this coming through the boundary? Who are you not knowing me? Meru, is that you, Meru? Ah, well, that looks wingly to me. If we're supposed to base just being able to fly off of winglies. Long time no see, you look great. Do you think I am really great? How could you leave without telling me? Where have you been? Hey, I came all the way back here. You don't need to yell at me. Aren't you happy to see me? I'm very happy to see you. But leaving the forest is our taboo. You've left the forest, so I don't know if everybody else in the forest will forgive you, Meru. Who cares about taboos? Okay, well that seems to suggest that Meru would actually be a wingly, if that's the case. Everybody in this forest, and the humans outside. Well, she even suggests that she's not actually human because she didn't call herself a human in that regard, but both of us are living in the same world. How come we have to draw a line and lock ourselves in like this? That's what I want to know. I've been living in this forest forever. I wish I knew. I'm going to ask the ancestor. I won't ask you anymore. I guess we're here now. I've been waiting for you, Meru. Hey, lighten up, okay? Meru's like not leveled up at all, so if she's got to do combat, we're not in the greatest spots. We have at least been grabbing gear for her every now and then, so her gear won't be the worst thing you ever seen. But you know, trying to fight with her might be. She has the jeweled crown. I'm pretty sure that's still better than the tiara. I think she's about as good as she's gonna be anyways. 20 SP? That's nothing. What? Okay, well, I can't seem to go down that way. I doubt going back here. Are you leaving again? I haven't asked anything in the ancestor yet. Do you think I can really go back? Alright, well, you know, I figured I may as well at least take a look at it. Alright, well, time to get teleported, I guess. That would make sense why I wasn't able to go the other way. That seems a little convoluted for no reason, but sure. I mean, yeah, you know, why not? I guess we are in Wingly World. At least that seems to be the case, with everybody flying around and presumably all the technology and whatnot. I'm home. Oops, it seems that I'm not that welcome. It's Meru. Meru is back. This is my home. I can come home anytime. So selfishness is not tolerant. There's no place to come home to, Meru. But that's true. You are the black sheep of the proud Winglies. How dare you shamelessly come back? I thought you were satisfied with your decadent human life, weren't you? Pardell, what are you talking about? Go back to the humans. And wait there for the moment we destroy the human. Stop it. Oh, well, surely that's the ancestor. I'm old. You left the forest on your own volition. How come you came back? I just wanted to see everything. Leaving the forest is an unforgivable mortal sin. Didn't you know that when you left for the world of the humans? As well as that, you can never come back. Yes, I did, but it's strange. The world is 100 times bigger than this forest. There are, of course, bad humans. But there are many good humans, too. You never met them, and you shouldn't hate them. There are people who hate and detest humans just because they're humans, but their number is few. We just want to protect our life, that's all. Humans have always been afraid of the magic power of the Winglies. The fear eventually turns itself into a need to tyrannize us and take some action. Either subjugate or kill Winglies. That's why we need our own world, like this forest, where humans cannot enter. Go back to the other world. Your existence angers the others. I understand. I'll leave. Meru, mother. Alright, well, I suppose we get to see Meru's mother then. Meru's father, leave the girl alone. Father, you must be kidding. That's the rule. We are going. Mother, father. It must be hard for you, but you must go back now. Get out of her force at once. Oof. Why would they put a save point there if they're just gonna kick me out? That seems to defeat the purpose. Nah, I refuse to listen. I'm coming back. Alright, well, once you leave the forest, you cannot come back again. That is the commandment of the forest. You knew it, right? I cannot allow you who left the forest to go through here to go back to the human. Alright, fine. I guess I'm going back to the human world. Oh, man. You? Now, what are you doing? You tell me. Quiet, I want to talk just between the two of us. It seems you received a horrible welcome. It's nothing to me. Stop talking, tough. Meru, it was just bad timing. Everybody's feeling tense lately. Is that my fault too? No, recently the earth is surging. Don't you feel it, Meru? I've been feeling it a little. The animals in the forest are acting savage. This must be the cause, but what is this? Ancestor Blano said that it is an omen of a dragon coming back to life. It is not the usual one. Even our ancestors who had much stronger magic power couldn't defeat it. What kind of dragon is that? It's the strongest dragon of all. The king of dragons with 7 magical eyes. The divine dragon. Oh boy, the divine dragon. What is this, Fire Emblem? As a tiki? Divine dragon. The ancestor says that the seal has half dissolved. That's why everybody's nervous. But we have a Dragon Buster and a Dragon Block Staff. Well, that seems pretty helpful. Don't we? The sword for killing dragons, the Dragon Buster, has been lost. Yeah, no, it hasn't been lost. Lloyd has it, for whatever reason. It wasn't me. We know, because it was hidden with the staff in a place that only the ancestor could open. And the talk you wanted between just the two of us is about the dragon. That too, but what I really wanted to tell you is something else. Meru, don't leave me. I want you to be at my side. I can protect you if everybody opposes. You're kind as always, but if you do, you'll be hated as well. I gotta go. Everybody's waiting for me. You have friends. They're all cool. They show me and teach me many things. Ciao. And she gone. Alright, well, at least we got to see a little bit more on the Winglies and quite a bit of lore dump, and it continues. Okay, then. What are we, at Mustafar now? It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. No? Oh, well, that it seems to suggest a magical eyeball. Oh, well, that's probably not a good thing. Alright, well. Oh, my. Face only a mother could love right there. It said that the seal was only like half dissolved, so surely he can't be running free just yet. Unless he only needs half to get out of there, which, consider he's the strongest of all the dragons, you know, maybe that's enough. Maybe the ceremony's over now. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna pursue that man, Lloyd? When you get time, go visit me. You cannot change the past, however you can face it. By facing it, maybe you can find out where you're from and where you want to go. You say that as if I have this option, much less know where to go to get the knee in the first place. I guess he wasn't just a snob. Well, we have to wait for Rose and Meru. Oh. Is anything wrong? No, I just felt a little shiver, that's all. I feel something is wrong. We're the only two that could feel that? Everybody else is like, nah, this is fine. Alright, well, I was kind of hoping to do a little bit more in this episode, but they were just like, here's some lore, and some more lore, and I heard you like lore, so they just dumped everything of the lore in the game, like basically in this entire video right here. It feels like they could have honestly spread that out a little bit better. It kind of feels almost rushed in that regard for the fact that they did that the way that they did. But, you know, we got to learn even more of the history behind the Dragoons, dragons in general. We now know that there's a divine dragon, because of course that exists. And apparently a place where winglies exist without humans, somewhere out there. And that the black monster is after the moon person, because we can't say that other word, otherwise YouTube will worry. So he's after the moon person, which I can only imagine is Shauna at this rate. Because he was asking for Luvia. Luvia, I'm pretty sure we confirmed that with Shauna back in the ghost ship. Or at least she was called that. So she is the moon person, which apparently is a god, although it seems like she was more wingly than anything, but I suppose she's a god, of course. I guess that would make sense why her Dragoon level gets so high so quickly, and the fact that her magic is better than everybody else's, considering that it said that she does have a magic power, although I guess that would make sense why she has better magic as a result of that. But, yeah, I suppose we will be visiting Neat in the next one, and maybe fighting like an after image of the Black Monster, or maybe in the Black Monster itself. It seems like we wouldn't fight him necessarily there just yet. But we are going to go ahead and take a look at that in the next episode, assuming I can actually get to that location. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next. See ya.